Join me. We begin. So we begin coming home to the body. Welcome. So today we are working on the process of regular pace and slowing it down. This is one of my favorites, so I hope you enjoy regular pace and slowing down. Come on down, turn yourself around. We will check in. Come on, check in. You know, I call this coming home to the body. Coming home to the body, letting yourself down, getting comfortable with the legs and hips, getting comfortable with the back, the shoulders, the arms, getting comfortable with the head and neck, checking in. So our check-in has to do with how am I feeling on this day? Is there any pain I'm taking care of? What about stiffness? Was there stiffness this morning? Where was it? Tightness, what do we notice? So we're taking care of the body, bringing in movement, bringing in strength, bringing in our awareness of taking care. So that's it. So now feel the breath. Just focus on the breath as you notice the expansion of the inhale and the release of the exhale. Just notice the breath, the expansion and the release. That's all. Finding the breath, feeling the breath, expansion and release. Stay engaged with the breath. That's part of our process of staying engaged with the body. And if the thoughts leave the room and go outside, gently pull them back. Come back to the breath. It is your anchor. So our process today is regular pace and normal pace. We're just going to ease our way into that. So ease our way in, bringing a little light grip to the hands. We'll do a few with normal pace, establishing what that feels like. The inhale up and over, and the exhale back and down. Continue like that, noticing whatever you feel in the neck, in the upper back, in the shoulders, down the spine. So we're just establishing what is a normal breath pace. As we warm up, head, neck, shoulders, upper arms, upper back, warming up through movement. Next time hands are down, come to a rest, take a breath. Let's see if we can move this more slowly. So what I suggest is you count the duration of the in-breath and the exhale breath. So we were moving at a pace of about a 3 count in and out. Let's slow it down. 4 count in and out. Inhale count of 4. Same for the exhale count of 4. Continue like that. If you want to slow it down to a 5 count, go ahead, but no forcing the breath. We're slowing down the movement, slowing down the breath, matching the movement and the breath to the inhale count of 4, to the exhale count of 4. Couple more, we're just establishing pace, slow pace. Now find the slowest pace up and over, slowest pace back and down, hands release, take a breath. Now pick up the knees and hug up the knees and let the low back stretch. Let the low back just gently stretch as you circle the knees to massage the low back, to increase the circulation, to release the tension. Circle both ways. See what your body likes. See what feels good. See what feels good. So we're just leaving the breath free and establishing what is a comfortable pace here. Then we'll pause here. Now we're going to extend the legs. We will use back to our pattern of normal pace. And then we'll pause and do a slower pace. So the normal pace will go inhale, extend, exhale, bend. Alternating sides. Stretching the backs of the legs. Your uncomfortable pace, whatever is your normal comfortable. noticing which side is tighter. We'll finish with this one. Finish with this set and come to a rest. Now let's see if we can do a few at a slower pace, because slower is more work. Again, counting the breath helps to slow it down. Counting, count of 4. Same on the release, count of 4. Alternating sides, count of 4 coming up, count of 4 coming back down. Continue. No fights with the breath. Let the breath be in charge of the pacing. We're just slowing it down. So we'll finish with the slow as you can go. And bring the feet to rest and release the arms and have a breath. Have a breath. Let it go. Feel it. Let's explore the spinal twist as we bring the knees to the side and turn the head away, and then come back. Knees to the other side, turn the head away, and return and repeat. We're keeping the breath just normal pace here. Whatever is your comfortable normal. So this is already fairly slow, and we're not going to pace it at all. We're just going to let it play out as we bring the stretch to the side of the back and up under the shoulder blades. See what you feel. So we're finishing with these spinal twists, working the spine, working the muscles of the back. And when you're back to center, pause here. Take a breath. So now we'll bring in a series that has the bridge. Arms alongside, feet hip width apart. So this one goes like this. Inhale, lift the hips, bring the arms up and over. Exhale, round down, pick up the knees and hug the knees. Inhale, heels to the ceiling, arms up and over. Exhale, hug the knees. Begin again. Normal pace, breath and movement. Lift the hips, bring the arms up and over. Round your way down and hug up the knees. Heels to the ceiling, arms overhead. Hug the knees. Feet to rest. Begin again. So the arms can sweep overhead or wide to the side. It's your call, what's comfortable. When you bring the feet back to rest, pause here. So we were just working with whatever is our normal expected pace of breath and movement. Let's see on this one if we can slow it down a bit. So I always, like I said, counting silently on the inhale and the exhale. Just slow it down. So here I go, counting silently. Come up, count of 4. Come down, count of 4. Hug the knees. Heels to the ceiling, arms overhead, count of 4. Exhale, count of 4, hug the knees. Bring the feet back to rest and take a breath. Let's do one more at that slow pace. Count of 4 coming up. Round your way down, rolling down, hug the knees. Heels to the ceiling, arms overhead. Hug the knees. Feet to rest. Have a breath. Check in with sensation and reaction and your body's reaction to the movement as we prepare to come over onto hands and knees. So that's where we're headed, onto hands and knees. Another breath here. Okay, come on over, hands and knees. Chakravakasana, normal pace. That's fine. Hands and knees. It's fine, Chakravakasana. And say, normal pace. Coming home to the body. Pause here. Now let's see if we can do a few Chakravakasana at a slower pace, counting silently on the exhale back, count of 4. On the inhale, count of 4, return. Again, count of 4, dropping back. And count of 4, return. One more. When you return, release the breath, come to a rest, take a breath. Now bringing that stretch to the whole spine. We call this one our angry cat, where we tuck tailbone and tuck chin and feel the neck stretch, the back stretch, all the way down the line, and drop the hips back and stretch the arms longer, wider. What do we got? Come on forward, drop hips, lift chest, and press back. Fairly normal pace, but it is already slow. So your normal pace here. When you're back, pause. Let's see if we can slow it down. Count of 4, coming forward. Count of 4, pressing back. Count of 4, coming forward. Count of 4, pressing back. And count of 4, finishing. Pressing back. Pause here, breath free. Final breath, and we will release and stand. Come on up. Come to stand. Come to standing. Find your inner mountain. That is our checklist. Feet hip width apart. Toes and knees unlock. Tailbone tuck for some. For all, extension crown. Shoulders up, back, and down. Feel it, the mountain, solid and steady. Strong and still. Feel the energy, feel your body's reaction as we prepare for our warm-up series. We'll do 3 at the regular pace. Then we'll pause and come to 3 at a slower pace. So our regular pace begins. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, down. Inhale, return to the side stretch and back. To the side stretch and back. Sweep the arms behind, drop down to Utkatasana chair and come back up. Second round, flowing down and up and side and up and other side. Return, hands behind. Return. Third set, exhale down. Inhale up. Side stretch and back. Side stretch and back. Sweep the arms behind, drop down, come back up and release. Check in with the breath. Check in with your body's reaction as we prepare for 3 more sets, moving in the slow mode. Moving into slow, put it in low gear. So we're counting the duration of the inhale and the exhale. And I've kind of set it at a count of 4, but no force with the breath. Take more breath if you need it. When you're ready, count of 4 coming up. Count of 4, exhale down. Count of 4, return. Count of 4 to the side. And back, 2, 3, 4, other side, down, 2, 3, 4, return, 2, 3, 4, hands behind, drop down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, and begin again. Counting the breath. working with a slower pace. Here's our final set of slow. When you return, come to a rest and release into mountain. Check in again. Check in with breath pace. Check in with your checklist of soft toes, soft knees, tailbone tuck for some. For all, crown extension, shoulders up, back, and down. Feel it solid and steady. Feel it strong and still, watching the breath come back to rest. Staying in mountain, counting the breath, observing the breath coming back to rest from all of that work. So what you find is that when we slow down, it is more work. And the breath is reflecting that as it's coming back to rest. Breath coming back to rest, and we prepare for our next series. And again, we'll pick up the theme, 3 sets at the regular pace, then pause, 3 sets at the slower pace. So, lead foot forward and wide. Outside foot back and wide. Find the alignment, knee, ankle, toe, toes visible over that bent knee. So the series, here we go. So we start with it normal pace, 3 sets here, normal pace. Bend the knee, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold down and touch. Bring that outside hand behind. Inhale, lift the shoulders, turn the head. Exhale back, hand to touch. Bend the knee, sweep back up, and come back to the start. Have a breath. Second set, sweep up, inhale, breath. Fold down on the exhale, breath. Hand behind, turn the shoulder, look up, and look back down. Bring the hand there, bend the knee, sweep back up, come back to the start. Final set, normal pace. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Hand behind, turn the shoulder, look up. Exhale back. Inhale up, back to the start. Now we change pace. Same set, different pace, slowing it down. Slowing it down. So again, I'm counting 4 counts on the inhale, 4 counts on the exhale, slowing it down. Put it in low gear. Here we go. Slow motion. Fold. Hand behind, look up. And back. Hand to rest, come back up. Back to the start. Take a breath. And another set of slow. Fold. Hand behind, turn the shoulders, look up. Come back down. Hand to rest. Bend the knee and come back up. Back to the start. Final set, slow motion. Here we go. Back to the start. And we'll swap out the sides. Lead foot forward, other foot back, widen the base. Find alignment, knee, ankle, toe. Preparing, second side, normal pace, 3 sets here. Same movement, but normal breath pace. Here we go. Fold. Hand behind, turn, and come back down. Bend the knee, sweep back up, and back to the start. Have a breath. Here we go again. Back to the start. Final set, normal pace. Pause here. Feel the breath as we move into 3 sets at the slow. Letting the breath come back, checking in with the body. Here we go. Count of 4 coming up. Count of 4 folding. Count of 4 turning. And back. Count of 4 lifting. And back to the start. And a breath. Second set, slow motion. Here we go. Breath. One more at the slow, count of 4. And release, and release. Breath stays free. It's your balance challenge. So, any balance that you like. I'm just stuck with this foot behind, holding focus. So it's all helpful. It's all working with teaching the body to stabilize itself. And then when you're ready, change out for the other side. Plant the foot. Foot can be in front, inside, or behind. It's all about balance. And we're ready to release and come to the knees. Come on down to the knees. Return to Chakravarkasana. Breath is free. Breath is free. Easy, soft. Take your time coming home to the body, discovering whatever you notice here. From that work with the breath, Chakravarkasana, breath free. So we've been all about movement, regular pace and slow. This next segment is going to be all about stay. So we're going to stay in plank. That means you have a choice of plank. It can be elbow, elbow, foot, foot, plank, or it can be hand, hand, foot, foot, plank. Either way you want. So come into the plank that suits you, and we'll stay and leave the breath free. So I modified that and made it up dog. Now I'm going to take a brief drop into plank and drop the knees and exhale back. And then we'll come to turn the toes under, press the hips high, drop the hips back and down, lift the rib cage and stay. We're ready to release. Press back. Chakravakasana. So the difference between the down dog, the up dog, and the plank is they're working the body. We're holding stillness. So it's pulling on strength and endurance. We notice muscles shaking. That's because they're tired. That's a good thing. So I'm just easing into Chakravakasana, leaving my breath free as I move from the stay onto the belly. And then we'll come on down. Bring the arms forward. Bring forehead to rest. Relax. So we check in with the breath. We're preparing for our belly down back bending series that strengthens the back. And we will be picking up with our theme of regular pace and slow pace. We'll be doing Bhujangasana, variations on the theme of the cobra. So we'll leave the elbows forward. Bring the forehead to rest. Okay, we begin. So I'm going to inhale, press the arms, peel up the ribs. Exhale, come down and turn the cheek. On the inhale, press the arms, peel up the ribs. Exhale down, turn the cheek the other way. Take a breath. And begin again. Press the palms, peel up the ribs. Come down and turn the cheek. Press the palms, peel up the ribs. Come down, turn the other way. Take a breath. Press the palms, peel up the ribs. Come down and turn the cheek. Press the palms, peel up the ribs. And down, other side, and rest. Take a breath. So that was 3 sets at our normal pace. We're picking up our theme for today, which is moving into slow motion. So let's see how that will feel. So we were working with breath duration. So we'll be counting, come up on a count of 4, come down on a count of 4. That is to the center. Inhale, come up, count of 4. Exhale, come down, count of 4. Turn the cheek. Inhale, press the arms, come up, count of 4. Come down, turn the cheek the other way, count of 4. Down and take a breath. Second set. Press the palms, peel up. Count of 4, coming down. Press the palms, peel up. Count of 4, coming down. Take a breath. Here's the final set in the slow. Press the palms, peel up. Come down, turn the cheek, count of 4. Press the palms, peel up. Come down, count of 4. And release, forehead to rest. Everything relaxed. Check in with the breath. As we move the work into the lens. So we'll be working with the same pattern of movement. We'll do 3 sets of lifts at the normal pace. And we'll pause and we'll do 3 sets of lifts at the slower pace. The forehead can be resting on the hands. But I need to keep my chin up so I don't strangle up this microphone. So the upper body is staying at rest. We're bringing attention to the legs and hips. We're starting on the left side, normal pace. Inhale the leg up and exhale it down. And on the right, the same thing. Inhale it up and exhale it down. That's the first set. Second set, take it away. Down and take a breath. Third set, normal pace. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Pause here. Have a breath. Reset expectations. Now we're moving into slow. So we're working with the count. 4 count on the lift, 4 count on the lower. When you're ready, begin on the left. Inhale, count of 4. Resist gravity, come down, count of 4. Other side, inhale up, count of 4. Exhale down, count of 4. Down and take a breath. Second set, inhale up, count of 4. Exhale down, count of 4. Inhale up, count of 4. Exhale down, count of 4. Down and take a breath. Final set at the slow. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Other side. And release. And release the arms, bring them alongside, turn the cheek to the side, relax. So when we're working with the patterns of movement, then I like to intersperse a stay, like we did in the middle, with that up dog, the down dog, and the plank. So we're going to press the palms up, peel the ribs up, lift both feet, and stay breath free. On the exhale, down, 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 down. Cheek to rest. Let's roll over onto the back. Roll onto the back and hug up the knees. Hug up the knees. And let the body relax. Let the body relax. So we're going to come into a relaxing spinal twist. Extend one leg, bend the knee, bring the knee across, bring the hand on it, adjust the shoulders, turn the head away. Focus on the exhales here. Focus on the exhale breaths. Final breath here. Release the knee, release the head. Come on back. Bring the feet back, bring the hips back. Let's check out the other side. Extend the leg, bend the knee, bring it over, hand on it, adjust the shoulders, turn the head away. Focus on the exhales as you stay. Final breath here. Let's release the head, release the knee, release back to center. Pick up those knees, hug up those knees. Circle both ways, and then we're coming to the side and coming to sit. Finishing up the massage of the back. Hug it up, hug it up, hug it up, and release and roll over and come to sit. And if you like, sit on the blanket or not. So sitting on the blanket lifts the hips a little bit and makes a forward bend a little more accessible for many. So this is our series, and we will be picking up with our pattern that is regular pace 3, slow pace 3. So you know how this one goes. This is our series. I start with the soft knees, inhale the arms overhead, exhale, drop back, forward boat. Inhale the arms overhead, feet down, exhale, fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, drop back to the boat. Inhale, legs down, arms up. Exhale, fold. Have a breath. Final set at the normal pace. Inhale, arms overhead. Drop back, exhale, breath. Inhale, legs down, arms up. Exhale, fold, stay. So now we move it into slow motion. We'll be changing the pace of the breath, the pace of the movement, to the breath count of 4. So let's see how that will be. When you're ready, okay, let's come up, count of 4. Lean back for boat, count of 4. Arms step up, legs down. Fold, Paschimottanasana, count of 4. Take a breath. Here we go again, slow motion, here we come. Dropping back to the boat. Returning. Folding. Take a breath. Final set at the slow. And stay. Breath free. Breath free. See where you feel it. So typically we add here this hug of the knees, and I like that because it stretches the back so well. But you could just stay in Paschimottanasana if you like it better. So I like this low back stretch, hugging up the knees to the chest. And then I'll release the legs. Walk hands down over soft knees, fold and stay. Final breath. Come back up, and it's time for relaxation. Time to you to let yourself down. Come onto the back. Bring support as you like, under the knees, under the head, under the back, whatever works, so you can be comfortable. That's the whole point here, is to get comfortable. And that's what I'm up to, is getting comfortable with hips and the legs and the feet. Getting comfortable with the arms, the shoulders, and the back. With getting comfortable with the head and neck. So I come into the whole body, wiggling around, settling down, making my way for this guided relaxation. Feel the whole body relaxing down. Whole body relaxing down. Focus, refocus, hips and legs. Squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Stay squeezing hips and legs. Let it go. Hips and legs. Take a breath. Shoulders. Shoulders to the ears. Stretch through the fingers. Lift the head and bring it gently down. Release arms, shoulders to the ground. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release, stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release, press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eyes, squeeze. Release it, soften. Come back through the body. Come back through the body, check back in. Check back in. Begin with the feet, the toes, the arches, the heels, and the ankles. Let them soften. We're softening. We're softening calves, shins, and knees. We're softening upper legs, hips, and belly. We're softening. Feel the spine where it touches. Feel the spine where it lifts away. Feel the weight of the shoulders heavy down, arms, hands, fingers relaxed to the ground. And be aware of how those fingers have softened. We're softening. come to the throat. We're softening, come to the lips. We're softening, tongue floating, teeth not touching. We're softening, cheeks behind the eyes, the brow, and the scalp, so we feel the whole body letting go. Whole body letting go, and feel the breath. Just be aware of the breath, how the breath is moving, what the breath feels like. So the body is relaxing. The breath is relaxing. Now we look a bit deeper. We look deeper, mind and thought. So if sounds come, and it can happen, just stay. Anyway, just stay. Thought carries you away, come back. Thought carries you away, return to the body, return to the breath. Look deepest and feel stillness, peace. That's what's there. And just stay and enjoy that peace. Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. Return to movement. Return to stretch. Come home to the body and begin to move and stretch the body in any way that you like. Stretch in any way that you like as we close. I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time. Thank you.